Good. And just start moving. If you can remember it, your foot series or your walking or just stepping on the spot is fine, just in case there's a couple more want to join. But up on your feet, your walking would be from tiptoes, lowering one heel at a time. Bringing the arms in when you're ready. All right, just starting. Hi, Nikki. Just starting to get your blood flow going. So you can take it nice and quick today with this one because it's a proper warm-up. So like I said on my message to you, I'll give you alternatives for all of the cardio exercises, so you've got a low impact option. If ever that doesn't feel right, come back to something like this or just marching on the spot. It's only going to be 1 minute of cardio followed by 2 minutes on the mat doing one of our familiar Pilates exercises. So plenty of time to get yourself onto the mat and into your good position so that you're still focusing on your best Pilates when you're on the mat. Okay, it doesn't need to be rushed. That's your recovery time from your cardio exercise, your time to work your center with all our usual principles. So the full 2 minutes gives you time to do that well. Good. So slow that down a little bit. And we'll take it from here back onto both feet and do a couple of roll downs. All right, so from lovely tall standing, breath in and out, breath your chin onto your chest. Rolling all the way down. Through the full spinal movement, soft knees at the bottom, have your breath in. Tuck your tailbone and rebuild. All the way back up. Head floats up last. So another one of those in your own time. I'm just going to grab my timer so I can set it up for 1 minute first. Brilliant. Keep marching on the spot when you're finished. When everybody's ready, I'm going to start the timer for 1 minute. I'm going to do either marching on the spot or jogging on the spot. Starting now. All right, you don't have to go mad with it. We're really still warming up. It's a full minute. If you're taking the impact out, just marching, but make it an energetic march. It's not an amble or a stroll. All right, imagine you're late. Keep going. 10 seconds left. Nearly there. And rest. Well done. So our first mat exercise, come down onto your mat for clown. I'm going to set it for 1 minute again. So we do 1 minute to one side, switch and do a minute to the other side. If you're going to be able to see it, back. Okay, so first minute, starting now. Okay, remembering your levels, 1 or 2, breathing the knee up, in breathing it back down. Remember your form, try and get your breath back under really good control. Lovely, keeping that top hip nicely forward, space in both sides of the waist, your lower tummy engaged. Squeezing into the back of that hip. Lovely. That's it, that's your first minute. So just rest, bring yourself up, over onto your other side. Starting another minute, and take your time positioning. Remember your ankles up for your level 2. Heels stay together, no tummy engaged. We're going to get to do a second set of these, so you can add the knee extension to the second set if you like to do that. Or of course you could take it to the level 3 when we come to do the second set. We're just getting into our Pilates exercises, so level 1 or 2 for now. Focusing on position and your principles. Well done. Last 15 seconds. Lovely. Finishing there. Have a push back up. Come off the mat carefully. Right, you're going to be on and off the mat a lot, so take care. Rolling onto your side, pushing up. Minute starting, we're going to do what are called powers, or I'll show you a low impact version. So the minute starts now. Bend down, touch the floor and jump up. Bend down, touch the floor, jump up. That's your power. If you're doing the low impact version, reach and touch the floor. Just take the jump out, but make sure you keep it really high energy. Well done. Keep going. You're into your last 10 seconds. 3, 1. That's done. Great. And our next exercise, we're going to do abdo preps. So back to the mat. Give yourself your head support. 2 minutes. So take your time positioning. Make sure you're in neutral. Feet comfortable distance. Arms are hovering or supporting your head if you need to. We'll start with our slow ones. Out breath forward. Hold while you breathe in. Out breath back down. Remember, you can add to this if you want to. You can add your arms to lift and lower while you're forward. Or if you prefer, like we did last week, you could come up into a tabletop. So your choice. Keep going. Bring it to some quicker ones now. You're into your second minute, so you can out breath up, in breath back down. Out breath up, in breath back down. Maintaining your form. Still doing really good abdo preps. Maintaining space behind your low back. For that low tummy, just the ribs drawing towards the hips at the front there. Good, keep going. Very last few. We're into the last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Back on your feet. I'm setting up another minute. We're going to do jumping jacks or stepping jacks. So if you have problems with the back of your pelvis, SIJ areas, low back issues, jacks can be quite a strain. So just take it easy or do the stepping jacks instead as your low impact version. Starting now. Okay, that's the full version. Stepping, out to the side, take it quick. High energy, low impact. Well done, keep going. 20 seconds. I need to get a better timer than this. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Brilliant. Are you warm? We're going to come back down onto the mat, but this time onto our tummies. I'm wondering whether you can see me on the mat when I'm on the mat. Am I a bit too far away? I'm going to do breaststroke prep. So it's 2 minutes. You're resting your forehead on your head support. Arms are alongside the body. Length through the whole spine. Getting that tailbone tucked. When you're ready, out breath to open the fronts of the shoulders. Hover the arms up. Hold them to breathe in. And then lower. Out breath open. Hover the arms. And then lower. So while you're hovering those arms up, your shoulder blades are sliding down your back. You're breathing and opening into your lower ribs. Chance for your breath to come back to regular, steady. And use the whole of your rib cage. Good. We're going to come back to breaststroke later, so you can add your forehead hover then for level 2. Just use this as a recovery time. Focusing on your technique. Good. Keep going. Keep the back of the neck long, forehead's just completely resting. Glutes are relaxed, legs are heavy, and tailbone stays tucked. You're into the last 20 seconds of this one, and we're going to be getting ready to do some high knees for 1 minute. Good. Finishing up. And have a push up back into standing. Okay, our high knees, the low impact version, hands over the head and you pull down like that. High impact to ladders. Minute starting now. So ladders are here. Knees nice and high, opposite arms are going. It's only 1 minute, or the low impact. And those knees, try and get them up towards waist height. You're climbing a ladder. Keep going. You're over halfway there. Lovely. Here if you need it. Just keep moving. Into your last 10 seconds. That's it. Minute done. Great. Okay, coming back to our mat. This time for push-ups. 2 minutes. So I'm going to start the timer now. Find your position. You choose if you want to start with some full push-ups. You know you can work towards modified and then box shape. Full push-ups are here. Maintain lovely form, whichever version you're doing. In breath down, out breath up. Modify when you need to. Keep going if you can. Take a rest when you need to. Give your arms a break, give your wrists a break. I'll let you know where you are. You're halfway. You've got less than a minute to go. I'll make sure I count you down. Just 20 seconds. Into your last 10. This is your last 5. Very nearly there. Last one. And you're done. Excellent. Woo, back on your feet. Okay, I'm going to start the next minute. Sorry, you can't see my head. Can't do mat and head. Our next cardio exercise is our heel flicks. I'll go sideways so that you can see. The minute is starting. So you can put your hands on your bottom and flick with your heels to try and get your heels to your hands. Stay lovely and upright. If you're doing your low impact version, you can still heel flick, but you're stepping side to side. Okay, get those hamstrings working. Maintain your form. We're still thinking about the centre being engaged. Lovely upright position, head floating up. Keep going, I'll let you know where you are. 20 seconds. That's all. 15. Nearly there. And you're done. Brilliant. Well done. Okay, back onto the mat. You don't need your head support. We're going to do shoulder bridges. Lovely recovery exercise for you. I'll start the timer for 2 minutes. Again, we're going to be coming back to shoulder bridges in a bit. So just work at your level 1 for now. Keep your heels close to your bottom. Rest your arms lightly. Right through the back of your neck. And here you start tipping back, peeling up and away from the mat. Use this opportunity, get your breath back. Focus on your back movement, your spinal articulation. Working in and out of neutral spine. Bringing those pelvic bones up nice and level with each other, with the glutes working, heels gently pressing. Wonderful, keep going. Feeling that opening through the fronts of the hips when you get up to the top, a lovely stretch without overarching your back. Good. Let's see where you are. Into your last 30 seconds. And when you finish up with this exercise, have a turn onto your side to get up from the mat. Our last variation on our cardio minute coming up. Everything after that will be familiar. Well done. That's your minute. Coming up into standing. Okay. So I'll give you a couple of options. We're going to do bear walks. And you can include this a roll down, so you do them really slowly for the low impact. Or you can take it a bit quicker if you want to make it more cardio. So I'll set us up for a minute. You know you can come into this with a roll down. Otherwise, just bend down, knees are soft but straight. Walk your hands out. Okay, full plank position. Stick your bottom up. Try and keep your legs straight and come back up. If you want to do it slower with your roll down. Either way, make sure that you are still maintaining good form. Pilates is our priority. You can do it nice and quick if you want to make it cardio. Keep going, it's only a minute, so you want to fit a few in. It's nearly the end, this is your last one. Finish up with this one. Well done. All right, everyone okay? Back to the mat for hundreds. Set you up for 2 minutes. You're obviously going to do more than 100 in 2 minutes, so be prepared to put your variations into it. Also take your time finding your good position before you start. Okay, so you can add on and take off any of the variations. Our basic is maintaining neutral spine and pulsing the arms alongside for 100. You know you can come into tabletop, 1 leg or 2. This might be enough. Your pelvic floor is engaged. Lowest tummy really flat, maintaining neutral spine. But you know also you can draw forward, ribs to hips at the front there, if you want to add that. Good, so keep those pulses going. Steady your breath. Get the pulses 5 per breath in, 5 per breath out. Lovely, you know you can rest down if you need to rest your neck and the centre, the upper abdominals if they need a break. You could also put a foot down if you need to. Lovely, keep going. Turning the palms to the ceiling makes it more challenging if you're not feeling challenged. But you're down to your last half minute. Your other option is straightening your legs up. As long as that doesn't push your low back into the mat, you can maintain a flat tummy. You can add that because you're nearly there. Last few. 10 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Super. The good news is we're halfway there. We'll see if we can do another complete circuit. Let's see how the time goes. Up on your feet, back to stepping or jogging on the spot. 1 minute. Starting now, stepping or jogging. Okay, work what's right for you, as always. The exercise that we'll do next is climb, but we're going to add that knee extension for those who want to. Well done, you're halfway. Only 30 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. Done. Okay. No surprises, you know it's climb. Down you come. First minute on one side, and then I'll let you know when to change. Okay, so we're going to lift the ankles for level 2, add the knee extension. Brilliant. Maintaining your form all the time. You're nearly there. Finishing with the one you're doing. And we're going to have a push up and a switch around to the other side. All right, ankles up, long waist, top hip forward, center engaged. Wonderful, keep going. Last 10 seconds. And we're going to be bringing it back up to our powers, which is touching the floor, jumping up, or touching the floor, reaching up. That's it. Have a push up. Starting a minute. Now, you touch down, jump up, touch down, jump up. Or reach. Really still power it up though. Use your out breath as you push through your legs, the weight in your heels. You reach towards the ceiling when you get to the top. Keep going. You're halfway. Nearly there, you're into the last 10 seconds. Doing really well. Brilliant. And we're going to do some obliques. So I'll start the 2 minutes, take your time getting to the mat. And take your time positioning well. Okay, when you're ready. One hand at the temple or behind the back of the head. The other alongside your body hovering. Or out breath, shoulder to opposite hip, in breath down. We'll do all to one side and I'll tell you when to swap. Make sure you keep your pelvis level so it doesn't tip from side to side when you come across. Maintain the space behind it, behind your low back. Keep your chin gently tucked, long back of your neck. The weight of your head can just rest in your hand. Keeping the elbow wide, so it's the shoulder that comes across. You go into that side. Make this your last one and we'll swap sides. Okay, recenter if you need to. Hovering the other arm, this one's supporting, and you're coming across. Out breath, in breath back. Finishing our 2 minutes with this side of obliques. Keep going if you can. Lovely, nearly there. You're into your last 10 seconds. So last couple. And you're done with that particular exercise. So have a turnover, have a push up, back onto your feet. We're back to jacks. Okay, your choice, your minute starting. Step jacks. High energy, low impact, one leg at a time. Or jumping jacks. Just 1 minute. That's all you need to do. Don't stop. If you need a rest, take it to this version. One or the other. Good, you're well over halfway. Let's lie down in a minute. On our tummies. Press straight. Level 2. Nearly there. You're there. Well done. I'm going to set up the full 2 minutes. Take your time coming onto your tummy. Lengthening your whole spine. Crown of head to tailbone. Lengthening away from each other. Pelvic floor engaged. Arms alongside the body. We're going to open up, hover the arms, and try and add the forehead hover as well. Breathe in. And then rest down. If you need to keep working at level 1, that's also fine. Especially if you're still getting your breath back. Keep the shoulder top sliding away from your ears. Keep the tailbone tucked, legs heavy. Don't let them lift when your upper body lifts. Good. 45 seconds. When you lift that forehead, it's coming from the upper back. Keep the back of the neck long. You're nearly there. Last 10 seconds. And we're going to be bringing it up for some high knees or ladders. You've been exercising for over half an hour, so you're doing really well. That's it, bring it up. Okay, I'm going to start our minute. High knees or ladders. High knees are here. Right, alternate legs, step up. Ladders are climbing. Reaching alternate arms up that ladder. Good, keep going. Imagine you're trying out for the fire service. Show them your best. Is that just me? Well done. Let me let you know where you are. Woo, last 15 seconds. Don't forget you can bring it to here if you need to. Well done. That's it. Ready to come back to the mat. Good. Well done, everybody. We're going to take it to our plank press. Full 2 minutes. Take your time. Onto our knees. Your hands can either be underneath your shoulders or in front of your shoulders. I'm going to remind you of level 1 first. Toes are tucked under, shoulders away from your ears, long back of your neck, flat, neutral spine and pelvic floor engaged. Let's out breath the knees to hover. Breathe in. And then lower. So this is instead of push-ups. No more push-ups. Just these. Or for your level 2, like I said, your hands are further forward. You still draw your shoulder tops away from your ears though. Hover the knees and slide into that full plank position to breathe in. Take that time to get your breath steady. Recover from the cardio. We've only got one cardio exercise left to go. The next one is your last. And we're going to finish after that with bridges. So you really are nearly there. Good, you're into your last 30 seconds. Make them count. This is it. You're done with those. Okay, up on your feet one more time. 1 minute, just 1 minute of heel flicks. Heel flicks or kicks. Okay, starting now. Higher impact is here. Try and touch your hands are on your bottom, your heels come and touch with each flick, or low impact. Only one foot off the ground at a time. That's the key to the low impact. No jumping, but good high energy, lots of movement. Oh, the dog's in. Well done, nearly there. Keep going, I'll count you down. Last 10 seconds. And stop. Wonderful. Down to your mats. No head support needed. Shoulder bridge, level 2, 2 minutes. 2 minutes has started, take your time. Good. Tipping back, peeling up. Glutes really engaged. Pressure onto one heel so you can breathe the other one up to straighten. Come back down. Replace the spine. Other leg. Good. If you want to stay up there and alternate legs, you can. You know that's your option, level 3, as long as you can keep your pelvis high and level, so it doesn't tip from side to side. You don't overwork your hamstrings. Keep these glutes primary workers. Arms nice and light. Your neck should be soft, face relaxed. Keep working if you can. Breath returning to normal, and we're going to have a stretch afterwards. You've only got 35 seconds to go. Well done. Always replace the spine if you need a break, but you're so nearly there. That's it. Wonderful. No more timer, no more beeping. Bring your knees in for a hug. If you prefer to have your head support, you can bring that in as well. While we have a quick stretch. If you feel like you need more stretch after this, then take your time after we've gone. If you have time, find one of the YouTube stretch videos or a routine that you know well. Good. Slide one foot away while you keep a hold of the opposite knee, so you get to open out the front of the hip. Lovely. Bring it back so that foot can rest. Take this leg up for a hamstring stretch. And release it. Bring your other leg up for a hamstring stretch. Good. Let it bend and hug it in. Slide the other one away. Lovely. Slide that one back. Cross your legs over and re-hug them. Feel the glute in that top leg. Getting a good stretch. Good, just release them enough so you can cross them the other way. And hug again. And then just let those legs down to the mat. And uncross them so you can have a turn onto your sides to get up. Fantastic. Well done. I'm going to stop the recording there.